Hi everyone, welcome to StunnerShare. So today we are going to see the Nifty analysis, and thanks for all the responses. I was overwhelmed and yes, I felt good. Okay, I will continue my whatever good I can do. I will continue the same. And if you guys like, I don't know, I don't have any words. I am like, okay, let's do our work and let's do the best. That's what I felt. Okay, moving on to this video further. Let's go from daily chart. Okay, this is a daily chart, and let's go to moving average first. So our analysis will be on moving average on daily time frame, then pivots on daily time frame, and then hourly chart moving average pivots, and 15-minute chart moving average pivots, and then tomorrow pivot. This is what we are going to analyze. This is how we are going to analyze. So as per the moving average and price action basis, see, let me go to this chart first. Okay, why this chart? Because I have RSI, nothing else. So if you see this particular chart, there is a clear divergence. What is happening is that the price is making higher highs, okay, but the RSI is not making higher highs. Okay, even if you connect this one to this one, this is a higher high scenario and this is a lower high scenario, and the price is making divergence, and because of it we are coming down. But how long will come down, we do not have much answer on that. My expectation is that I want the price to fight at this zone. I don't want this gap up, gap down, and then this upper wick. I want the price to fight at this zone, then give a shakeout where the sellers are for example, a shakeout in the sense the price has fallen big and weekends will be existing, and then the real players will enter the market, and that is what I'm expecting. Because what I see at this base is like it is trying to panic us. Okay, and the sellers have entered this market, and if you based on the volume, what I also could see is that the sellers has dominated the market. So I want a clear picture where buyers are dominating the market. So I want bit of correction, bit of selling to happen, and then a shakeout where the weekends will be kicked, and then a good upside move is what I'm expecting in Nifty index to happen, but not sure whether that will happen or not. But as per moving average, what I would prefer, if there is a follow through and if the candles come towards this zone. Okay, it's not that I am expecting around 19,000 zone, but if at all when this is coming down, if at all this comes over here, and when we take a support at 20,000 zone, that will be a good zone where the valuations will be really good, the corrections would have been done, and all those are really good for me. So that is what my expectation. But let us see. But at least now it has touched the 20 moving average, and some more of consolidation and a shakeout or a wick reversal setup forming at the moving average will be a good sign for me to go long. So let us see. At least the price is coming towards 21,700. But do note that we are now at a good zone. 21,970 was a good zone, and for intraday, I told tomorrow might be a bullish, and it opened exactly gap up. And after that, I told in the previous video that the possibility of rejection is highly there, and then it can come down towards the CPR. It came down towards the CPR, and then it bounced back. So whatever I told in previous video, it has actually happened. You can visit that video. Maybe I'll show the 15-minute chart so that you will be able to guess that as well, or understand it more clearly. Say for example, if you watch the previous video, yesterday's video, I told that there can be a rejection at these two zones, which I consider as a double pivot zone, and market went gap up and then started rejecting and then came downside. And there was some people who were taking a particular trade at this particular point, saying that this is a wick reversal setup. Yes, this is a wick reversal setup, but how or where that wick reversal formed, or how is the scenario happened? Because right now it has closed below this H3, and the expectation is that it can come down. So at this point, if you are going to take a trade, prefer when the stop loss is very less, when the risk is very less. Here 50 points risk, it has to go to 50 points, which is above this zone, which is nearly coming to this zone. That means it has to break H4, and also it has to break the current day's high. So that is unlikely to happen. So you have to consider all these zones, and then you have to take a trade. And at the same time, if you see this particular candle exactly rejected, formed a doji reversal setup at the R1. Okay, and after forming the doji reversal setup at R1, then it started coming down. And if you consider the risk reward for this setup, it is only 30 points, not even 30 points, 29 points. Okay, sorry, 31 points. So this setup is ideal one. Okay, and what is that you can expect? So we can expect the movement towards CPR. Okay, then 30 points can be easily done. So you need to go for a setup where the possibility of risk is very, very less and it can give a good reward. And then you have to go for a trade. That would be a really good one. And if, say, for example, some people are confused whether I have to take a trade on this or not, then this candle closed below the H3. Okay, so whenever a candle is closing below the H3, that means it can go towards L3. This is Camarilla concept. And then this candle formed sort of a reversal towards H3 and facing some rejection. At least if you would have taken an entry below this, considering only 27 points as SL, and you would have easily got some good trade. Okay, so I would tell you that prefer a stop loss which is very, very, very small. That will help you to go very, very long. Okay, that's a good line, right? Prefer a stop loss which is very, very small. That will make you to go very, very long. That means you can at least, like say for example, having a 100 points or 50 points stop loss. If you do one trade, then 50 points is gone. That means 2,500 rupees is gone. But if you are doing a trade with 25 points or 30 points, the expected result is that you will be able to take at least 2 trades if it is still is going for a loss. But my expectation is that it won't go for a loss because we are taking at the right positions. That is also mandatorily needed. Clear? And one more thing, what is that? Okay, this has happened. Okay, now let me go to the other chart itself. So, and after that, what has happened is that it came towards CPR, which I told, if the candles are opening at this zone, any pullback towards CPR is going to be a buying opportunity, and then it formed a consolidation in this zone. Even in the Telegram chat, wherever I always discuss, I say wait for some consolidation. Consolidation happened, and after that it has bounced back. And say for example, this is a wick reversal setup. If you would have considered a wick reversal setup at this point, which is of 29 rupees stop loss, you have actually got a good move. Okay, so always prefer consolidations, prefer low risk, high reward setup. You have to wait for that opportunity to happen. Only if you wait, that is the time where you will be able to make good returns. Clear? Now let me go to, so ultimately this day ended red, but actually it opened gap up and closed like well above the previous day's high. So that is a good sign. Okay, now what would be the expectations for using pivots? Okay, let me close moving average. Using pivots, what will be the expectation? So if you see CPR is a higher value CPR, Camarilla is a higher value, again a higher value. And also one more thing is that Camarilla has formed a inside Camarilla. So what is expected? We have to expect a close above this zone or a close above this zone, or sometimes when it faces rejection at this particular zone, it can come towards this zone. Okay, so we have to wait what is going to happen. Okay, so my expectation is that right now it is facing some rejection, and tomorrow if this candle, next candle, whatever candle tomorrow is forming to be a red candle, then we might come towards at least to this zone, and then further breaking low it can come towards this zone. Okay, so let us see whether that is possibly happening or not. So some selling to happen, severe selling to happen, then it can come towards 21,100 zone. Until then if it did not come, we have to wait and watch. Clear? Now let me go to hourly time frame. Let me go for CPR and pivots for now, and then I'll go to moving average. Okay, let me activate moving average also, not an issue. So with respect to moving average, it is trading above the 20 moving average. Yes, it took support and then started to give a close above the 20 moving average. So tomorrow's how it is going to behave, that will be a good thing to watch. But till now, the this week's candle is trading inside the previous week's high and low. So that if only if previous weeks or previous days range gets broken, that will be a trending nature. Unless and until that does not happen, then this will be a consolidation nature only. So right now this is the current week's high and this is the current week's low. So I would say that the entire week or the remaining 2 days might face some resistance at here and come down also. or might trade between these two zones itself. So this is what my expectations for Thursday and Friday, and accordingly on next week there will be might be an inside Camarilla setup where there can be a good breakout to happen. If there is an inside Camarilla in weekly and then there is an inside Camarilla in monthly, then that is a good sign where a trending nature is highly possible, but which direction we are not exactly sure. Now let me go to 15-minute chart. So as per 15-minute chart, so market came over here, closed below this 20 moving average, then came down. I think it might have taken support at 50 moving average and then started moving up. Right now what is happening is that the distance between the 20 moving average and 200 moving average is decreasing. What that mean is it is still in correction mode. Sorry guys. So Nifty is in still correction mode only. That is what it implies. So mostly we will see whether there is a break below 200 moving average is happening or what's going to happen. We have to closely wait and watch. Now let me close the moving average and let me go to daily time frame. Okay, with respect to daily time frame, yes, I told in the Telegram chat that if the price closes about 21,970, then that can be a bullish move for further upside. And I have explained intraday analysis what has happened today and how we should have traded today. So let me directly go to tomorrow's pivots. Okay, using tomorrow's pivots, it is a higher value relationship in both CPR and Camarilla, and there is no golden pivot zone, there is no double pivot zone. So let us see how is that market is going to react. So to me, I would say that this zone will act as some sort of resistance and support. Say for example, if price opens at this particular zone facing some resistance, then it can come towards 21,950 or still 21,900. But if price opens same way like here, it can come towards CPR where it can take some support at the CPR and then go upside. My expectation is that price first candle should be a bullish candle for it to go upside, and if it is a rejection candle, then it can still come downside, and we have to see how the market is going to react. Say for example, the market is opening gap down, then any pullback towards the CPR is going to be a selling opportunity. So you have to be very cautious on how the trade is going to be for tomorrow, and also please note that tomorrow is an expiry day, so you have to be really very careful on what's going to happen. Now let me analyze with CPR on what happened so that we'll be able to understand. So higher value CPR, any pullback towards the CPR is going to be a bullish buying opportunity that has happened for the day. Now let me use the floor pivots. So 4 pivots face resistance at R1. Expectation is that it can come towards S1, but as we have CPR range, always prefer that it can come towards CPR. And then when we are going with respect to Camarilla, so price opened at above the H3 and H4, above H3 but below the H4, face resistance at H3. So what is expected is that if there is a close below H3, then we have to expect it to trade towards L3, which has happened, and that was clearly happened. Clear? And after that, from any bounce back from the L3 can take it to H3. That has also happened. So I would say that pivots are like Camarilla pivots or CPR, both are respected in this market. So you have to understand and trade accordingly on how we are going to take any sort of trade or how we are going to play in this market. Clear? So I think I have covered a good amount of time here. And apart from that, if you guys needed any other view on Dow Jones, Nasdaq, or on natural gas or like any commodities, please let me know in the comment section. So I will start covering up in the next coming videos as well. So as of now, Nifty looks like it is still in a correction mode. Not of buying strength I have seen in this market for now. And see the candles, though the market is like having a good green bars, but the volumes are not that great. And here buyers have entered the market, that's why this is green. Now I need a very good green bar with a very high volume, at least above this candle or above this candle volume, and the close must be above this. If these all things happens, then we can expect some more bullish nature to come. If that doesn't happen, if there is another weak candle or any selling can happen, that can take Nifty to downside as well. So this is what the overall view. And hourly chart we also have told, and intraday tomorrow is our expiry day, so be cautious in your trades. and for monthly view I'm expecting it to come towards at least 21,000. That will be a good zone to add, and all other support resistance zones I have already shared in the Telegram channel. Kindly visit the channel for more understanding and for live market updates. And tomorrow I'll try to come live during market, and I'll try to update the market view during the live market. Clear? So that's it from my end. And today another membership video has been released, so please watch that and understand what has been discussed there. And one more point to members, so those who are opted for backtesting videos membership, kindly share your ID or your name or your Telegram ID in my mail StunnerShare@gmail.com. So you will be able to discuss privately with me. So if you are opted for it, and say for example, if your membership is going to end from next month, then obviously from next month you will be removed from that private channel. So please let me know your Telegram ID and your YouTube ID as well, so that I'll be able to verify with the YouTube, and mail to StunnerShare@gmail.com for further updates. Clear? So any other queries, do let me know in the comment section. Please share your feedback in the comment section as well, and also if you feel the content is good, kindly share this video to your friends and family so that they will also be benefited. If you feel the content is good, kindly give a like. And that's it from me, and thanks a lot. Stay tuned for more videos.